Hey guys, Rendezvous with the Ramey family here, and in this video we're going to do a walkthrough of a Passport 40. For those that are already subscribed, you know that we're on the market for our forever boat, a blue water liveaboard capable of offshore passage making. So naturally, we're looking at a lot of boats in a lot of different places and doing some serious homework. This channel is all things sailing, but there's a dedicated playlist for just walkthroughs that is starting to grow, so if any of that sounds interesting to you, then now's a great time to hit the subscribe button and come with us as we start the process of leaving land life behind and living full-time on a boat. So let's get into this Passport 40. The Passport 40 is a Robert Perry design. Now, he's designed lots of boats you've probably heard of, including the Valiant and the Tiana. Now, the Passport 40 here is a sloop rig, which I would rather have a cutter offshore, but that's something that's easily fixed once purchased. Now, the thing that's different about the Passport 40 that he designed versus his other boats is it doesn't have the Perry rump, you know, that canoe stern. It actually has a transom, which is nice. So if you look at the upper and lower shrouds, the stays are actually chain plated to the deck and a little bit more tightly inboard than on other vessels. And that's for tightening sheeting angles when you're clawing your way upwind. And this cockpit here is definitely purpose-built for offshore passage making. It's about safety and stability, not necessarily lounging around. The boat has a full keel and a skeg-hung rudder, which is great for offshore passage making, a 5.75-foot draft, a 22,700-pound displacement with an 8,500-pound ballast. That puts it at a 37.33% ballast displacement ratio, and that's a really good number to have considering how fast and capable this boat is. The closer to 40 you get, the more stability you have at sea, and you definitely don't want anything under 35 in my opinion. It also has a 130-gallon freshwater tank and a 70-gallon diesel tank for fuel. So that's important for clearing up deck spaces because you don't need to use your deck space for jerry cans if you're going offshore for any extended period of time. As you come down the companionway stairs, it's going to place you directly into the galley. Most of my favorite Robert Perry designs have this exact same layout with different tweaks here and there depending on the boat variant. So you're going to notice, besides the beautiful woodwork, lots of storage, the drop-in freezers, countertop room, gimbaled stoves, stainless steel sinks. This one's even got a heater in the galley that keeps the boat warm in colder climates. Opposite of the galley, on the starboard side of the companionway stairs, is a beautiful, fully enclosed double berth. Lots of storage, lots of drawers, a mirror. Love that pull bar so you can swing yourself into your berth after your shift. It's just big, and it reminds me of the Baba 40 that he designed as well. I don't like outboard-facing NAV stations, but I do like how that chair tucks itself away when you're underway. I'd like to push past the dinette for now. We'll get back to it when we head back towards the aft of the boat. But I really want to get into my favorite part of the Passport 40, and it is, hands down, the owner's stateroom, the main cabin. It's a Pullman-style berth. Look at this. There is so much room for storage. It's much more comfortable, much more livability in it, basically. I mean, look at the storage. Double hanging closets, kind of his and hers, mirror, drawers for days. It's just big, it's roomy, and it's comfortable. It's very well thought out. And it has its own head, which is, get this, in the V Berth, which might be the greatest way to maximize an odd shape. The head is a shower-bathroom combination, but look at all the storage room. It's just a really well thought out design by Robert Perry. Very well done. As you come out of the main cabin, facing aft, you're going to see a single dinette on the starboard side and then the main eating dinette on the port side. Now, you might notice that the table in the middle doesn't drop down, it simply unfolds. And there's a reason for that. Another thing that Robert Perry did very well with utilizing space and where he put what things was engine access. The table does not drop down to make a double berth because you can access the engine on all four sides. Overall, this is a really well-built boat. Like most boats that Robert Perry has built, it has a stellar reputation, it's safe. This one is particularly known to be fast. So Passport 40s routinely average between 150 and 180 nautical miles a day while they're passage making, and that's incredible. It reduces the amount of time that you're underway, and it reduces crew fatigue, which becomes very important when you're planning an offshore passage. Overall, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like walkthroughs, give us a subscribe. It helps us out a lot, and we got a lot more of this coming up in the future.
Talk with buyers is something I've worked all over the country for 60. It comes down to what works for you. You figure out what it's got, what we think